yeah, we can't do a 10-minute segment.
Today we're going to talk about flatulence.
Flatulence.
Who?
Flatulence, blacks.
Who, Jimmy?
Okay. Flatulence is the other word for. Oh. Yes. All right, what is it that we're talking about flatulence?
Okay. So I was reading that Disney had a little bit of a monorail meltdown.
A monorail meltdown.
Yes.
That's what they call it. See, they always have good name for it in Disney. You know?
Yes. I'm not making this up. This is a true story.
Okay.
I fact checked it. I did everything. It's a true story. So allegedly guests on the Disney monorail headed to Epcot had their magical day interrupted by one man's digestive decision. Reports say this man let one rip in a closed monorail car, and it got so bad people started feeling sick. We're talking nausea, discomfort, like some people even needed medical attention. So before we blame the man completely, I just want people to weigh in. So we got to ask the real question. Is it worse to hold it in or let it out, even when you're in public?
Brother. Okay, let's analyze this for a second. So this man let one rip. Because, you know, those big words that you using, you know, and a man said, what that mean? And a yard man said, hey, boss of what?
That is it, right?
Okay.
Bravo.
Why do you guys always laugh when somebody says farts?
No.
You ever notice you guys just start laughing?
No, actually, yeah, it's the way the Jamaican, you know, interpret it.
Because proper etiquette
Yeah,
doesn't
because-
say that we're supposed to use that terminology.
Right.
However,
So you guys say, oh, I let one rip. You know, and we just turn around and go, yo, oh, poop.
that is it.
Right? So that's all we said. And then if somebody asks us what that mean, it mean him bust apart.
Yes.
Right? So with that being said, this gentleman now let one rip, as y'all say. And it put a whole entire fleet of people in the hospital.
Yes.
So you're asking, should you hold it in?
Don't hold it in.
Let
Never
it
you
rip.
hold it in.
They said
Look here.
somebody passed out. A family of 4 sought
Family.
medical attention.
Yeah. No, this is serious. All right. Put aside all of the mindset that we have, right? This is a serious situation. I've actually had to do research on it before. Sorry. Me just fast like
The
that.
things that Jimmy researched.
Fascinated.
So basically what happens is...
What you say? He's fascinated.
I thought he said I'm fascinated. I was like, you're fascinated.
No.
That's not what you said?
No.
No,
That's I'm a fast, meaning I'm
nosy. He's
I'm
nosy.
curious.
Oh, I thought you were fascinated.
No, that's fascinated.
I'm always curious to find out information. So basically what they're saying is if you hold it in, right, it might disrupt the digestive system. How it does it is it keeps the gas in. After a while, the gas then has to go somewhere. It goes back into your bloodstream. Part of that goes back into...
For real?
Yes. And then what?
Are you sure?
Tell us I'm going to do my research, Planetary Mama. Yeah. Actually, you could actually go to YouTube and see.
You know
actually.
what? Jimmy probably hold one in.
No, listen. But then what happens, what makes it worse, it makes your stomach feel uncomfortable. Because the gas that's there then goes to a particular section of the colon and it just bubbles up there.
Ugh.
Yeah. It bubbles up and it stays there. So it's best to let it out. Let it out. Yeah. Besides that, it killed Mary.
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
Can't-
Can't forget Marilyn.
So all of the little cute ladies, them when you
Yeah.
don't want to book beside of them looking man, please me, I'm making a know.
On the inside, the inside bad up.
Dirty.
On the inside bad up.
Yeah.
So it says the body doesn't just hold it in, it reroutes it. But how does it get to your blood if it's in your intestines?
So the gas, it's then absorbed through the intestine.
Ugh.
And it can get worse.
Oh my God, Jimmy, I'm so proud of you. You really are right.
Mute our mic.
I said you're right.
She say you're right.
I
She's
said
like-
it says right here, gas gets reabsorbed. Some of it goes back into your bloodstream, and you
Exactly.
eventually breathe it out.
Bad shit. That's
That's why some on the mouth smells so. Oh,
Oh, gross.
that's why someone have exactly.
exact.
You know, flying home last night, somebody had that same problem, and I was about to die.
Somebody let one loose.
Not one, like it went on for a couple of hours.
Yes.
Ooh.
Listen,
The worst thing in close quarters is somebody to have bad body odor or
Let one rip.
dropping stink bombs. It's awful.
so
Well, So you ask a question. Would you let it rip?
Yeah.
Because me personally, I'm letting it
Yeah, because then it doesn't go as long. I've done that before.
Squeeze. Where's the
You just let a little bit out at a time so that it's not just overpowering.
No, Russ.
But you're also not going to have. No, I have done that before. That's the way to do it. Because obviously I will never hold one in now because I do not want that to go up in my throat.
Not after reading that. I am not holding nothing in.
And worst thing, your shorts.
It ain't got far to go.
That's why short people are mad all the time because all we do is sniff asses.
Welcome to the morning show.
You'd be real angry down here. Trust me.
Listen,
Because y'all smell it first?
Yes, we smell everything first. We're even at pit level. It's awful. It's the worst.
true story, bro. Last week, right? Doing a delivery, right? And I walked into an elevator. I was talking to somebody on the phone. And I'm walking the elevator, bro.
And it just hit you.
And you know when you take an intake
Yeah, it hit you.
right up your throat, bro. It's the morning show. Good morning, Carly. Alive. Talk to me.
Good morning.
Morning,
What you
ma.
said the man fart and it sent people to the hospital?
Yes.
At Disney World.
At Disney World.
Really?
Going
Yeah.
to the Epcot.
Oh my God!
It was on one of those trains. It was on one of those trains, right?
Monorail.
It was one of those monorails.
Maybe it's rotten, you know.
So with that being said, ma'am, would you with that knowledge now that you know that it can send people to the hospital, would you let one rip or would you hold it in till you come off the bus or the train or the rail? Or out the elevator, because that seemed to be the
But sometimes
worst
you
place.
can't hold it. It just came out. It just come out. You know, it just come out. You know, but you know, you have to make fart free.
Yes, ma.
Again, Mary Lee had a good
But
ceremony.
That man, something wrong with him. Seriously.
If I'm sick, everybody, that is
That is toxic.
that is
But in that case, he should hold it.
No.
So
At least
the-
nobody
because
died. At
you
least
said-
nobody died. He would probably die if he moved it.
He need a washout. Definitely need a washout.
Him
He need to go see the doctor. Something going on inside of him.
him
It's
need-
not only food.
Him need a biolife.
Yeah, he need a biolife and a
Need a biolife
Yeah.
He need a
Yeah.
total cleanse. Oh my God. Oh,
Yep.
just thinking about it make me sick.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh wow.
All right, Mama.
Have a good day. Bye.
Appreciate your call. Listen, the worst thing can happen is somebody do it in the elevator,
Bro.
Because when that elevator door open,
But at least that's
I've been on both ends before. I've been on both ends.
Speak
I've
your
been-
mind, Russ.
I've been on the end where the door open
Yeah.
and it just hit you. And then I've been on the other end where I'm in the elevator and I have to let what go.
you let it go at your
And I
exit.
let it go at the exit. But I play it off.
You dirty dog.
No. I'd be like, oh,
But
don't go in there. Don't go in there. Somebody did something in there. And I just
Yeah.
walk
And
out
it's
like
you.
And it's me.
You know what? I respect that, Russ.
Yeah.
I respect that because it's better than having me walk into a
Yeah, and
messy
something
elevator.
unexpectedly, yeah.
Yeah, that
if
is-
if the door opens, be like, nah, somebody,
Yeah.
somebody let one rip in the bathroom or something, and I'm playing it off. I'm looking down like, what is that smell?
Exactly.
Yeah, play it off. What is that smell? Don't just look like say,
Shout
okay,
out, to all
you do it.
the, shout out to all the dog owners. Good morning, Carly. Alive. Talk to me.
Yeah, Jimmy. Me keep one in my back pocket just for that, from emergency,
What is that?
You have some little man they like mark your clothes like so them a defender. You understand? Me day I tell them me day in the line. Western Union. And the brother come up to me and ask me if me in line. Me talk other people ever come in,
In
Other
the
people
line.
ever come in and the man come to me in the line and ask me if me in the line. And then he come turn up right beside me, over my shoulder. So I say, all right, brother, me have something for you. Don't worry your head. So I make sure say one of the, me just put on the silencer and tighten it.
Nah.
And let it go. And me say me I feel the heat a go down my pants, man. And time me lick him.
Have a
And
wonderful
time
day,
me
brother.
lick him,
Have a
the
wonderful
brother
day.
just stagger away.
Tell me say you're
And when
out,
he
brother.
stagger away, me say, yeah man, got you. I'm out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And that being said, good morning, next caller. Hopefully this one can redeem me.
Blessed morning, man.
Blessed morning,
Papa.
Rasta.
Perfect timing, friend.
Clean up the argument.
Clean that one up, please.
You know, when me I grew up as a youth, you know, we're father did the and support, and sometimes the man let off some fart, you know. And when I said, good food, you know.
Good food.
Good food. And then thing that the brother there say.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, growing up, we have this belief, say, yeah, you know, in the fart, think, yeah, eat some good food.
Mm.
You know, because me change my diet now and I eat differently and realize the stink of that fart is a long, that means that the longer the food in your system are processed. You know, move on a regular basis.
Yeah.
See? So, you know, the food in your system too long. So you're supposed to move on a regular basis. You're supposed to have movement, you know. So, you know, right now, based off of where me eat, my father no stink again like that. More you have like odor and so forth. So you are what you eat, the things where you eat.
True.
And the longer them stay in you, then you
worse.
know, the stink again.
The worse it get.
You know, so you have to, you know, the things that keep the system moving on a daily basis.
And take a wash out every now and then, man, because I don't understand how people don't go to the bathroom.
Every quarter, so you should be taking a flush.
Every quarter. You hear that, Jimmy?
Yes, brother.
You will see the difference in the belly, Jimmy.
Every quarter.
All right, Papa, give thanks.
That's the Lord, brother.
Right.
That's the Lord,
Man said make it be free.
You definitely have to make it be free.
So basically, health-wise, they say you should just let it out. But I just want to help everybody out. So if you know you're going to be on a plane or in closed places, these are the foods that cause the stinky flatulence. So broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts, they have sulfur compounds, so they're very bad. It's like a rotten egg smell. Beans, black beans, kidney beans, lentils. Don't eat those right before you go. And then dairy, like milk, cheese, and ice cream, that can cause really bad smelling gas. And then, of course, red meat, it takes longer to digest. It sits in you longer, so it gets funky. Garlic and onions, eggs, fried greasy foods, carbonated drinks like soda.
You know
So,
what?
what can you eat?
You know what? In other words, just
drink
drink,
water.
just drink water and some pineapple.
No, eat fish.
J-
I guess fish is the only thing that doesn't
Fish,
cause it.
pineapple, and water.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh
Try
and
it, out,
sweet.
try it out first, but don't let it sit.
Yeah.
That's not a good.
With that being said, people, welcome back to the Bad Show on a Monday. With that, Lady Breeze comes on next.